guys, and welcome back to Mystic Worlds, and as always this is Safe Haven, and in today's episode we're back here in our little base, and what I want to try and do is locate the last research note. So I spent some time off camera just kind of looking around for it, and it kind of dawned on me actually that there's probably one area that we've really not looked enough yet, and I think it may be hidden there. So, the area I'm thinking of is in the forest that we started to burn down. Now, we didn't burn it all down as I didn't think there was anything else there, but there's a good chance that it's probably hidden there somewhere, and I would like to try and track it down. So, that's going to be our next objective here. I have my flint and steel with me. If I run into some gravel, then I think what I would like to do is hopefully try and get some more. But this area, there's a lot of ground that I've not really covered, so to speak, and I've not really thoroughly searched this area, and it's probably one of the few areas left that would actually make sense, so to speak, to actually have it here. So let's burn a bit more of this guy down and see if we can see it. So a lot of this forest we burnt down over here. Oh, here we go. Don't want to take any damage. So, there's this ruined house over here that we looted. So there's that over there, and there's this over here. And I'm not really seeing anything. I thought it may be in this house, but it's not. Oop, skellies. So why don't we start by burning down stuff over here? Ow. Guys, jeez. That up a little bit, will ya? Okay, so let's get to burning this forest down again. There we go, have some of that. What do we got? Think you can handle me, zombies? I don't think so. Let's light up some more of this. And there we go. Take care of that guy. So, also, there's over here as well that we haven't looked at too much. So we should probably light this on fire. That was kind of a waste. There we go, burn some more of this down. Might drop a couple of torches around as well, just to light it up a little bit. Oop. Creeper, zombie, and spider. Here we go. Nope. There we go. We'll light some more of this on fire. There won't be much of this forest left by the time I'm done today, that's for sure. So we're back into a little bit of a brighter spot here. Not really seeing anything. Maybe over here, perhaps. I could be just having a gigantic waste of time, but I'm convinced. I've kind of convinced myself that it's over here, so we're going to check it out. There we go. Wait, I see something there. There's a hole. Look at that. I wonder if that's a chest. There is a chest here. I bet this is it. It is. Yep. I thought it might be here. Lava bucket and that kind of stuff. So that's where it was hidden. That is very, very well hidden. I do have a feeling though, probably in my previous video, I have gone by it. I've not uploaded that video yet, but I have a feeling I probably walked right by that. But that was really, really well hidden. So, props on that one, Damara. That was really well hidden. Nope, don't blow up, please. Okay, so that was a relatively quick job. I thought it might take longer than that. So let's head back to the cabin, which is just over there in the distance, and deposit off this last research note, should I say. And that means that we have all 20 of these now. So that's pretty cool. First complete set of objectives. We're still missing 5 pirates and a bunch of blocks, but real progress is being made here. And I think what I would like to do right now is actually read over all of these research notes with you guys and see if it sort of like makes a story or makes any sort of sense. That might be really cool. I don't think I've read some of these yet. So let's nom on a potato, and There we go. All 20 research notes are safely tucked away. We didn't lose any. I'm going to drop off some mob drops while I'm here, just so that I've got some inventory room to kind of work with. Some saplings that I don't want. Arrows, bones, zombie meat, spider eye goes in brewing. Steaks. We want to put some steaks over here. Broken bow. I guess I'll stash that in weapons. Why not? Some blocks. Chest. So chest is a wooden byproduct. Guess we can swap that out for blocks. And I'm going to deposit this spider eye. And I think we're set now. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So let's start by taking a read of some of these then. We'll take as many as we can carry right now. Oh, we missed one there. And I guess we will have the first 11. Let's start. I think this is research note 2. Maybe that's 1. Research note 1. Island ruins. This island seems to have quite some history by the looks of it. Whoever once lived here decided to cover what looks to me like a bridge just behind me. I went below and lit up the surroundings and found a switch sitting on the floor. Should I flip it? I think we found that in the second episode, I think. Second or third. So that was pretty cool. That's the first one we found. Hey, wait. Quite the view from here, isn't it? I'm not sure if this crater was made by a meteor or the clouds, but it is neat nonetheless. I might have to go take a look later once I get the chance. So, that one we found at the top of the enchanted jungle. Let me see here, research note number 3. A lava pool. A natural lava pool on the surface. I guess it's not that rare. In the distance, I can now see that giant tower. Looks very menacing. I don't know if I'll ever visit those clouds. Not even am I curious enough to invite myself to be killed. What's that? A torch? I didn't place it there. So this was found near that lava pool that we ran into fairly early on in the series. Research note number 4. Pyramids. My first sighting of the pyramids, and it's a good one. So far, I can only clearly see one, but it looks to me like there are more. Definitely a place to check out, even though it's dark there. So that was in that ruined house where we could see that first pyramid. That one. Let's read number 5 here. Gibberish writing. Of course, once I saw the bridge, I had to come see what it was all about. I got too scared of the pyramids because of the darkness surrounding them. Seems like there isn't much for me here, just a stupid book with gibberish written on a piece of paper. What a waste. It doesn't mean anything. Wait. I know what that's for. Aha! Time to look for the others. They must be around here somewhere. So we found that at that bridge where the binary pages were located at. That one. Quite hidden. Research note number 6 here. Fishing cabin. Well, it seems I've stumbled upon a fishing cabin just on the edge of the taiga biome. Very impractical, seeing you need to throw your fishing rod a mile away, and you can't drop it near you. That may or may not be a complaint by the map creator, but small, but still important for authenticity. So we found that in that fishing hut a long time ago. That was one of the first ones we found, I think. So that's pretty cool. Research note 7, this is the one we've just collected, the last one that we found. Tower. This thing's a lot taller than I expected. I guess the distance from the lava pool really does make a huge difference. These ghasts are such a fright in this forest. I'm trying to watch out for them. Yeah, we took care of gas relatively easily, but this guy probably didn't have a bow on him. Research note number 8. Destroyed platform. Looks like one of the platforms above me were eaten away by some creature. It couldn't be silverfish, though. They don't live on this side of the planet. Plus, they only burrow in stone material, not sandstone. Forever a mystery. I can't really remember where that one was at. I have a feeling it's probably somewhere in the northern part of the map where the desert is. Somewhere there. I can't really remember, to be honest. What about research note number 9? Lighthouse. I've made it up the lighthouse. The interior wasn't what I was expecting. A nice staircase isn't too much to ask for, is it? Anyway, this place gives me a pretty good view of my surroundings. I can see the entrance to the crater just at the end of that pathway. So this one we found at the top of the lighthouse. I have a feeling that that one is probably near the pirate ship, I think. Research note number 8. So let's try research note 10. Abandoned fortress. These ruins have to have something useful within their walls. It seems that the entire structure has a layer of bedrock preventing me from entering at a different location. The entrance it is, I guess. Where was that? Some fortress somewhere. Maybe it wasn't the one in the sky. I cannot recall that one. Maybe it was on the mountain path. I'm not quite sure. I think that was a bit later. So that's another one that I don't recall. Crater. Upon exiting the crater, I think the glowstone is from the netherworld. I wonder if the clouds came from there. Or maybe meteors have the same material within their core. Well, I'm one step closer to finding the answer. So this guy's beginning to figure out what it is now that he needs to know here. Research note 12. Frozen dock. I guess this dock was once useful for the people of Safe Haven. Doesn't look like anyone who's used this for a long time, unlike the pirates whose ship and dock are still operating. So that was in that very northern tip. There was a frozen fishing dock that we explored, and we found that. I'm going to get the rest of these out now. So what is this one? Research note 13, that is the next one. Overhang Mountain. This mountain is the key to the puzzle. I figured it out when I was writing my 6th note. I had to return all of the pieces because I didn't have the directions to the actual puzzle location. Maybe someone else will find it. So this is where we found the binary pages. I actually thought research note 7 might have been left behind here. That was the other option I was going to check because I had a mini base out there and I knew that I had a lot of stuff and I may have accidentally forgotten it. But that was where research note 13 was located. Research note 14. Pyramid ruins. The first pyramid I saw from a long time ago seems to have never been complete. There are ancient scaffoldings all over the top. It seems to be the only one that wasn't finished. The strangest of all things is the ladder that ascends into the clouds above. So this is one area we've not checked out yet. There is a ladder at the very back of the pyramids area that we will eventually go and check out. But I don't feel that we're ready for that yet. So we found that one near where the dome house is where we found that one. So where's 15? There it is. Oop. Research note 15. Sandstone cavern. A very small cavern above ground. This can't be natural. I don't know why I question anything in this place anymore. I think that one was another one that was in the pyramids area, but I couldn't be sure. So let me just deposit off 13 and 14 here. So research note 16 is next. Scattered pieces. There are sandstone pieces that look to have been constructed at one point. Maybe a strong storm or possibly the pieces of the pyramid that was never finished. I'll never know. There's nothing underground. I've already looked. So this was found out in that desert where there's kind of nothing but those odd looking ruins. That's where we found that one. So we've just got the last 4 to do now. Research note 17. Mountain core. I think I'm done with the pyramids. I've explored every one, only to find extreme danger for me. The mountain core was an interesting find, but that portal is even more strange. I am never going in there. There is only one more thing I want to explore, but I'll leave that for my 18th research note. I'll probably leave it nearby. So that one we found at the bottom of the overhang mountain. Research note 18 we found, I think, near the nether portal, I think. Or it might have been that one that we've just read. Floating castle. Now that has to be the strangest thing I've seen in my entire life. A floating castle. I'll have to check it out, but I may need to get back to my home soon. I've walked around too much. I'm going to expose myself. I don't know who or what lives here, even though I think it's uninhabited. So this guy wrote this note from seeing the sky sandcastle thing that we explored. That's what that one is talking about. And research note number 19, SOS, a distress signal. That is not a good sign. I didn't want to make this, and I have no idea who made it. I didn't make this, sorry, and I have no idea who made it or why. Should I leave this island? I would if I could, but there's no way out. So that we found somewhat near the lighthouse. There was that SOS up Netherrack. We found that quite some time ago. And research note 20. Library. A library. A perfect place for all of my research notes to go. Too bad I don't have the time to grab them all. Plus, I forget where I've been. I hope someone will find them and bring them here. I have to get to my new home now before I'm caught being out here. And this guy, we found his home in that little grotto in the enchanted forest. The enchanted jungle, better say. And unfortunately, he's no longer with us in this map. But these are all of his research notes. We will take them back to the library in the final episode to kind of round it off. Because you do need to take them there to actually complete the objective. So all of them are here now. I had a lot of fun reading those. It's kind of an interesting story. We found them all now, ready to go. Looks like it's about time to sleep. So, might be a little bit of a shorter episode than normal, but I think that this is probably a good stopping point now that we've found all the research notes. Next episode we will continue on, and we will explore the next part of the meteorite pit. But I don't want to go after another objective after finishing something quite as monumental as that today. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys, and I hope to see you next time. And until then, see you later, and have a good day.